Aquarius, hi. So, this is going to be a reading for August 31st through September 6th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check it out in the description box below if you want. Let's see. Let's see what's happening here. All right, so you're going through some interesting energies. The overall energy for the reading, the devil. Something toxic at play, something karmic at play, possibly. We'll have to see. In the recent past, you get the Three of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Hangman. This is just stagnation in an energy that didn't feel good. Didn't feel good at all for you. And kind of in the background, kind of still waiting for something to happen, something to, and I feel like we've all been there at some point in our lives where something has hurt us, but at the same time, we're kind of waiting for something to come and take us out of that pain, right? And usually it's the same thing that put us in that pain. We're waiting on the same thing. So this is stagnation. This is trying to take a look at things in various ways to figure out ways on how to get yourself out of this, but it feels like for a very long time that didn't happen. In the current situation, you get the Page of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Fool. All right. This is just you trying to figure out the difference between taking a risk, taking a chance on something, and the other part that just wants to go out there foolishly even to create a mess or something. I don't know. With the Page of Swords, this is someone that thinks they're impulsive, they're, doing things very logically, yeah, it makes sense, I do this, so I'm gonna do this. It almost feels like one of those, I had that once where I quit smoking and I couldn't smoke anymore. I just couldn't. I was picking up cigarettes, they looked weird in my hands, and I kind of, at some point, I was so mad at everything that was happening around me. I bought a pack of cigarettes. I'm like, I'm gonna force myself into smoking again. That didn't work. So it almost feels like that, like you're doing something out of spite or something to hurt you so that you can show off to others or something like that. An energy that's really, it's not coming from, because you have the Five of Swords here. This is self-deception. This is, you're only fooling yourself, if you're doing that, which was my case with that, right? And this is somebody that honestly, purely just takes a chance because it feels good. So these are two very different kind of energies that you're finding yourself in. Like, am I doing this because it feels good and I want to see what it's going to be in the future? Or am I doing this just, to get some attention from people around me? In the immediate future, you get the Magician, the Six of Swords, and the Hierophant. This is something that you've been manifesting, and you are still gonna be manifesting this. Possibly a marriage for some of you, for others, just a powerful connection with somebody. Or just going onto this path of development, of healing, of opening up to something that you don't know what it is, but you're just gonna have to open up and trust and go with it because it feels good at times and it feels like it has a solution for your problems, right? I feel like you've been manifesting this path for you whatever this is, this Hierophant, for quite some time. You're not going to want it anymore. And I laugh because I found myself in the same place exactly at the time that I did the cigarette. The cigarette things was this for me. Buying that, like, I'm going to show you, I'm going to go back to my life. You can't. You're going to get to this point and you'll see that it's going to be impossible. Because those cigarettes didn't taste good. But yeah, it kind of feels like that, where you're wanting something, you're starting something or on a path, and you're like, I don't want this anymore. Took the red pill. But yeah, it's a very interesting kind of reading, but it feels challenging. It feels very challenging for you, what you're having to go through. But it's going to be so goddamn rewarding once you're done with this phase. So for the Devil, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. That's you fighting your own demons, right? What you're trying to do right now is build yourself up. Invest into yourself. Energy, love, whatever it is that you have to give, you're given to you, or this is what you're trying to do, or this is what you should be trying to do. With the Devil card being here and the Five of Wands, you're having a hard time doing this. This is the path that you're walking. And then comes conflict, inner conflict, like, why should I do this? Well, why should I love myself? Or why should I give myself this and that and the other? Well, why would you give it to others if you're not giving it to yourself first? Where does it come from, giving that to others, if you don't have it within you first, right? That's what's happening right now. Oof. It's kind of like looking at myself a while back. Let's see. Let me see this Three of Swords in the recent past. Oh, and this was waiting for you for quite some time, you know, nurturing yourself, giving to yourself. And I feel like you've been sitting on this energy for a while. You've been trying here and there to do that, to go towards this Queen of Pentacles, this self-empowerment. But you feel like it didn't really bring you anything. Kind of like you're waiting for a return and it didn't happen. If that's the case, it's not going to happen overnight. Just so you know. The Hangman. Let's go here. The Magician, the Ten of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, here, been trying to manifest happiness. You've been trying to manifest happiness. I feel like you've tried several ways of bringing that happiness to you. This is when your manifestation started. Sometime when this whole process started for you. Because this wasn't, I feel like you were focused on somebody else here. This was all about you from the beginning. You just couldn't see it at the time. Let's see this Five of Swords in the current situation. The Ten of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Yeah. This is you knowing exactly what you have to do to bring yourself in this stable, happy place, even with somebody. But this is you acting towards it. That's why it's all self-deceptive. That's why it's coming in with the Five of Swords. Because you're going from a king to a page. This is your inner knowing. This is you knowing within yourself what you want, everything, right? About what's going to make you happy, what's going to make your life stable. This is you acting upon it, you know? Which is not the king. It's not the king at all. This is a very, could be shallow at times, could be superficial, could be, whatever, you know? No, that king knows. So you're, let me see the Fool. You're in a transition right now. You're in a high transition within yourself here. For the Fool, you get the Ace of Wands, the Devil, and the Seven of Wands. You want something, but then you don't. That's why the Devil is here. Because you would say to me, no, 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 I really want this. And this is the energy for it. This is somebody that really wants something and they're going for it, right? But then the Devil shows up with the Seven of Wands. If you want something, why are you going against it? And you're going to be like, how? I don't know. Different ways for different people. But you're rejecting what you're wanting. Something in your energy is rejecting, is going against what you actually want. So that's for you to figure out what it is. Let me do the Magician in the immediate future. The Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. This is beautiful. You are manifesting. Not only are you manifesting, you're going to start to manifest a brand new beginning for yourself. You're going to go make it happen. That's what I love to see with the Magician, action being taken. Because a lot of people just make a wish upon a star and then they wait. Yeah, make a wish upon a star, but then go. Make it happen. So that's what's going to happen here. Let me see the Six of Swords. The Six of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Star. This is somebody saying no to happiness, to things being balanced, to things being... This is somebody kind of turning their back to what it is that they truly want. I don't see this as being you, to be honest with you. Could be, but I don't see this as being you. I see you growing. I see you growing a lot. To be honest, when you get to that point of growth, of knowing who you are, what you want, and all of that, that actually might intimidate, especially the people closest to us. So that could be what's happening here. This knee-jerk reaction to your growth on somebody's part. For the Hierophant, you get the Hierophant, the Page of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. This screams Taurus all over the place here. If you're dealing with that, if not, this is a very stable, unmovable, almost kind of energy. Very, okay, we'll take this slow. We'll take it, but we'll take it really, really slow. So this might be the person you're dealing with. I feel like things are going to get aligned eventually between you and somebody here. Things are going to get on a good path here. But you're on your way to growth. And it's possibly feeling very uncomfortable at this point for you. Very all over the place. See what the universe has. The Page of Wands, the World, and the Three of Cups. Yeah, you're backing off a little bit from you trying to focus on them and on bringing this together because you think that's what's going to make everything better, right? You're starting to understand that it's not necessarily them who are going to make things better. It's you first. And then once you're full and complete and in that place of knowing exactly who you are and what you want, yes, this energy will become available of reconciliation. But right now in the place that you're at, I feel like you're backing off a little from going towards them. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.